A white supervisor threatening to hang an African-American employee for drinking water from a, quote, white people fountain. It sounds like something out of the Jim Crow days, but two employees at Atkinson Cotton Warehouse in Memphis say that comment and other racist remarks were made to them between August of last year and January. Antonia Harris used his phone to record his supervisor after what he described as months of discrimination. And here is just a small sampling of what he recorded.
Hey, I need to put a sign here that says white people only.
I need to use the microwave.
Nah, hell no.
Why I can't use your microwave, man?
No, you're not white.
For real?
Back then, nobody thought anything about it. Now, you know, it's everybody is made it to where, it's not being bad.
Put your sign on the water then, because I'm finna drink it. What they do when they catch me drinking your water?
Well, that's where we hang.
And there is more, according to these two employees, that has not been recorded. They say that their white supervisor referred to black employees as monkeys, and if they were to interrupt his conversation, he would tell them to shut up. Don't you hear a white man is talking? I mean, beyond the headline and this allegation of white Tennessee cotton boss threatens to hang black cotton factory employees if they drink from the white water fountain or if they use the microwave for white men, these two workers, Antonia Harris and Mario Mangrum, say this happened every day. Now, it's important to point out here that these two men worked for Atkinson Cotton Warehouse. However, this supervisor worked for a third-party company that was brought in to run the place, Federal Compress. But they say that this happened every day, and at some point, it became physical. Listen.
He just come up behind me. Mario standing behind me. I guess I don't know how Mario get on the side of me, and he come right behind me and kick me in my behind. And I turned around with anger and fear in me so much that I knew I had to feed my family. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, that was the last draw. I mean, that was it.
How does it make you feel that you had to just listen to it and deal with it?
Man, depressing, emotionally drained, mentally scarred, you know, because that's my first encounter dealing with something like that there. And, you know, and all I see was my granddaddy, you know, and going through the things that he had to do. And that was a struggle what they went through, you know. And I can imagine, now I imagine what they was going through.
Well, Mangrum says that his grandparents were sharecroppers. So the question is, why did they stay from the fall of 2013 to the early portion of this year? We heard a portion of it there. Mangrum says that he's a single father, and he's got to put food on the table for his son. He's the only person who can do it. Harris says that he has kids, too, and there aren't many jobs in this area available for them, so they stayed for as long as they could. Until at one point, you heard Harris say that he was fed up. He went to the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, filed a complaint, and that was in January. And after so many months of not having a resolution, that's when they decided to go public with their story, Ashley. We also had a conversation with a man named E.W. Atkinson. He owned Atkinson Cotton Warehouse. He says that he was never made aware of these allegations or any statements. Had he been told, he would have asked for him to be removed. But Harris and Mangrum both say that E.W. Atkinson knew. They had a meeting. Atkinson denies that.
And is there anything that they're actually putting out in terms of a formal statement about this? I mean, clearly these companies have to respond to this.
Well, there is a formal statement from this staffing company, Federal Compress. We reached out to them, and here's part of their statement. They write that Federal Compress very much regrets that the allegations were not reported to it when the first incident is claimed to have occurred. That's a portion of their statement. They also tell me that the employee, the supervisor, no longer works for the company, Ashley.